Hello, today I'm going to be talking about something interesting, and it goes back to the whole topic of about censorship and the lack of censorship on the internet. And this article is from the CBC, and it talks about that YouTube loses more advertisers over offensive videos. So pretty much the whole gist of it is that big companies like PepsiCo, Walmart stores, and Starbucks, same thing with AT&T, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, they actually suspended their advertisement on YouTube because their ads are being played alongside like racially offensive videos, and that's extremely bad for their brand, and which is why they actually they took down their advertisements. I think even though Google did apologize, it's still not enough, because it's hard for Google to actually stop the big companies' advertisements being played alongside these racist videos, because Google, since YouTube is such a huge system, since there's over what's the stat again? It's over 400 videos are being posted on YouTube every hour. Google relies on an automated system, automated program to place ads on YouTube videos, because let's face it, humans can't track all these videos, so it's the job for these automated programs to put the ads in different videos. And coincidentally, a lot of these big brands' advertisements are being played alongside these racially sensitive videos, and that's a huge issue. But the thing is too, Google made a huge promise to advertisements. They said that they will tend to block more racist, objectionable videos from being posted on YouTube. But again, it goes back to the whole topic of censorship and Google censoring everything. So again, it's going to be a huge issue there. So it's going to be extremely hard for them to win. That's going to be the extremely huge issue. But the thing is, what's interesting, that it's not going to be a huge impact on Google's parent, Alphabet Inc. And although they have been growing rapidly, YouTube's ads still only represents small financial piece of Alphabet, whose revenue totaled to 73.5 billion US last year. After subtracting commissions paid to Google partners, YouTube accounted for 5.6 billion US, or nearly 8% of that total, based on estimates from the research firm eMarketer Inc. And even RBC analyst Mark Manahe said he expects on the YouTube ad boycott to trim Alphabet's net revenue by about 2% each year, or this year. So it's not too much in the grand scheme of things, but the thing is, its stock price fell 4% from the beginning of last week. And the thing is that the shares fell about to $4.51 to close at $835.14 US on Friday. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to damage Alphabet Inc. or Google too much, but Google is placing a huge importance, and it's actually zeroing in on this because they have to solve this immediately. Because even now, short term, it's not going to be too much of a problem, but if it continues to become a huge problem, a lot of these huge companies, huge brands are going to stop placing their ads on YouTube, and if this continues for many years, it's going to be a huge problem too. But again, Google has to watch which content gets uploaded to YouTube. Again, it's going to spur complaint from many people, and it's going to spur complaint from a lot of content creators, because these said content creators, they put their passion, regardless if it's racist or not, too. They want to speak their mind politically, and if Google's restricting them from that, it's going to be a huge issue. So Google's in a very tight position here, but even though I believe now it's in short term, I think it's not going to affect it, but I feel it's going to damage. It's going to kind of damage your brand, which is going to be a huge issue. But as of now, it's so far so good. But it's good to have that problem resolved. Something like that. It's good for Google to actually try and zero in on that problem, even though it's small for now. Again, a small crack can lead to it to break. So it is what it is. So thank you for watching. See ya.